Hello and welcome to Random Packet Loss. My name's Maxi, and as usual we're joined by Nick.
Hi there.
So, this is once again the second game of the third round of the London BABW, hosted by the lovely Emily. So we have once again Zack on the left playing Near Earth Hub, and Hailey on the right playing Andromeda. So, this is going to be an interesting game. So as we know that Zack is on Russian NEH at this point. You're the criminal player, Nick. What do you think of this matchup?
Criminal actually has a fairly decent chance in this matchup because all you need is lots and lots of money, and then you can just run and trash everything, which is nice. You have to get a good balance between getting your engine down and trashing, though. So it's not without skill.
I mean, there is a criminal card which pays you to check remotes, which is very nice.
What's that called? No one's ever told me about that.
What, Desperado?
Oh shit! I've been writing doppelganger literally this whole time. Like literally this whole time.
Oh, but if you have 2 sec testing down, Doppelganger gives you 4 credits for 1 click.
That may well be so, Kieran. I need the influence. I need to spend it on Capstone.
On basically all the criminal cards. Well, looks like we've got an RDI down. That seems pretty good. Oh, that seems pretty good.
Ooh, tasty.
Tasty. I think this was click 1 show gamble, click 2 install RDI, click 3 run. So, not quite doing the Andromeda thing of play 4 cards out of hand, but it's quite possible that she just has a lot of crap in opening hand. Should be unfortunate, but...
It happens sometimes.
Yeah. Putting a lot of early pressure. No Desperado, though. That's really unfortunate.
You know, as an NEH player, you should know that sometimes a lot of games are just lost by just giving up agendas from R&D.
Oh, absolutely. But, I mean, here's a Sensi. Sensi's just...
There we go. That's a game changer.
Yeah. I mean, if Zack can just find some ice for R&D, then he's laughing.
Yeah, the early game may well be over now. Hailey may just need to money up and deal with that Sensi as quickly as possible.
I mean, you can't let the Sensi sit there. It's just, you just can't do it. I remember when it first came out, like before people really acknowledged what it was doing, and people would just leave it. You just don't fathom the sheer advantage it gives you as the corp.
Foolish people have left the Sensis there and not lived to tell the tale.
But here's a Jeeves. That's a 5 to trash asset there. Hailey really needs to start getting her bonkers econ engine set up. Like, she wants a Temujin, a Desperado, or ideally both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you can see that Hailey is not best pleased with the situation right now. You know,
No, I can't.
She was hopefully planning to run wildly at RD for at least one more turn.
Possibly. I mean, this is the thing with getting early accesses, is that, sure, sometimes it can just score you loads of points, but once that window is closed, you haven't got much to show for it.
That's fair.
This is the trap you get into playing medium, I find. One of the things you need to learn as an Anarch is first turn install medium, run 3 times is not really always a very good play. But well, so we go here. Looks like there's a Desperado. Perfect. Was that already in hand? Interesting. So now getting paid to check remotes. I have a feeling that might... Okay, so
there's a moment in assembly lines.
Okay, so, yeah, that seems fair. Oh, so...
It's just really interesting to see just how big a field Zack has set up in just the first couple of turns.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
it's really a testament to what this deck can do when it's really firing on all cylinders.
Sensi just allows that. Like, that's... If it's effectively drawing you 3 cards, it's just so good. Oh, and there's
a breaking news.
Cheeky breaking news there. Yeah, I don't know what Zack had in hand, but it's quite possible he had some nasty stuff planned with those tags. Or possibly just wants to bulk out his remote game there.
Perhaps. Sometimes if you feel that they're not checking it out, you can just leave a breaking there cheekily.
Yeah, but you kind of, if you're doing that, you kind of feel like you've got some plan with those tags.
I mean, I just can't think of anything that he'd do at the moment. Closed accounts is useless because she doesn't have enough money. Like, there's no EFI targets.
These decks don't tend to run tag punishment as far as I'm aware. It's only not the standard Russian NEH builds I've seen. There's not the influence for it, I don't think. Or more importantly, not the card slots. I mean, is EOI an asset?
No.
Then what's it doing in this deck? So yeah, getting paid to check things. You don't care about cyber decks? No. I don't think Hailey's winning data suckers here. Yeah, there's more money for Zack here. Kind of feel like you want to get rid of the Jeeves. Career fair and Earthwise, that's quite good. That will hopefully draw into a sec testing or something.
Hopefully so.
Yeah, sec testing would probably be one of the best cards she could draw here. That and Temujin.
Let's not forget Easy Mark.
Let's.
No, this is the thing. If you're on less than 5 credits, an Easy Mark is exactly what you want to see.
I suppose so, but then if you're playing Criminal, why are you on less than 5 credits half the time?
Because sometimes the game just takes it that
True.
way. That's arguably why they put Easy Mark in Criminal in the core set.
Yeah, sure. So it looks like Zack has just scored a breaking news. Not really earth-shattering at this point. I mean, really, as Russian NEH, you want team sponsorship out because suddenly you're gaining just so much tempo from just scoring anything.
There's the cheeky vanilla.
Yeah, and this is the sort of things this deck will run. This Russian NEH will typically just run just these sorts of things, just raw gear check ice. The idea being that you have to spend all those clicks finding your breaker and installing them, and by that point the remote game has got completely out of hand. It's really even as something like Wizard, it's really tough to keep up with these remotes. But I think Criminal probably has the better shout here because just Desperado is just such a good card. What have we got here? Oh, looks like we're just...
Is that a 15 minutes?
Yeah, looks
yes,
like Zack's just got 15 minutes. Again, like, Zack's not really getting the value he wants out of these things. I mean, sure he's on 2 points now, but...
You wonder if there's some wider plan. Like, it's really strange just to see him scoring these little agendas.
Yeah, well, here's Gordian.
There we go.
So now R&D is open season. Those are 3 runs with Desperado. Doesn't look like we've seen any agendas here, and no trashes as of yet. It's always a weird one. I often wonder about trashing things out of Russian NEH because, like, the entire deck is assets you want to trash. It's almost like if I trash them out of R&D, like, is that doing anything? Because I'll just draw a different asset I need to trash.
If anything, you want to trash the ones immediately like posing a threat out on the field, but then by that time it might be too late.
Possibly. I mean, at the very least, there's an argument to be made for forcing them to spend the click to install things at the very least. But NEH, that's not hardly even a... Like, you know, it's a click to install and draw a card. It's just ridiculous.
This is the thing, you'll get a lot of money as Criminal, but you'll never have infinite money. So you have to be very, very discerning about what you trash.
Possibly. I mean, things like sec testing will give you like an arbitrarily large amount of money. It's not like prepaid where, you know, the old prepaid cape decks where the money was finite because, you know, you had your econ events and your levy and then that was it. Like you can play the long economic game to a certain extent.
True, but like it's important, as you said, never to rarely ever drop it below that 5 credit window unless you absolutely have to.
True, yeah. So now that's a sec testing. That's huge. So that's a free 3 credits a turn.
So now the trashing game can really sort of begin in earnest.
Yeah, I think that Jeeves needs to go bye-bye. How much money is Zack's on 3 credits, is it? So yeah, I feel like you want to trash that Jeeves and possibly that Mumba Temple as well. That being said, I've never seen a deck run so well on 0 money. Like, Zack being on 3 credits is just fine for him.
Yeah, anything up to 5 is perfectly fine for a Russian.
I mean, there's no econ operations in this deck. The only economy is Mumba Temple
And Advanced Assembly Lines.
Yeah, which is just bonkers. Like, even things like Account Siphon just don't touch it. So, it's like, Hailey's checking something. Team sponsorship?
You definitely want to trash that.
Absolutely, that is a must trash. I'm curious why Zack rezzed it. Oh, there's a Palooza. Interesting.
Interesting.
I must feel like whether Zack's just flooded at this point. I certainly don't think it, yeah, I think Criminal's definitely got the upper hand in this matchup. One of my first questions when I saw Russian NEH is, okay, but how does it deal with Wizard and Temujin?
Well, you got to remember the deck was created before Temujin really hit the meta as it did.
Oh, true. But the fact it's still seeing play...
Not as much play, though.
True. It was a bit of a one... Like, it made a splash at the UK Nationals, but... I don't know how much more it's seen. It is a bit of play still, and you know, things like Joey NEH, which is basically just, you know, I'm going to play asset spam even if I can't play half the cards in it. Oh wow! Oh wow! Inside job for the game.
That was a little rash.
Yeah.
Always got to respect the inside job.
Yeah, I just feel like I feel like there Zack was just trying to play to his outs. Like, I think. He was on the back foot, and you know, sometimes you just have to go, right, I've just got to hope they don't have the inside job. And
No, though, 5-6 turns in the game, they're probably gonna have the inside job.
Probably, yeah. I mean, they're saying that some decks aren't running it, so it's hard to say. But I think you always have to respect it. But here, I can kind of understand. Zack was already quite behind, and like that Astro token might have...
Yeah, it would have really surged him forward.
Yeah, and right. sometimes playing good Netrunner is knowing when to take those risks. If you have the situation where if I don't do anything, I'm going to lose, but if I make this play, there's a 50% chance I'll lose or win, then, you know, it's
fair.
But yeah, I mean, very well played by Hailey there. Like, just
textbook Criminal right there.
Pretty much, yeah. That's just how you play Criminal, isn't it? Just make loads of money and just trash things. Yeah, just put on the pressure.
You'll notice she never trashed the Jeeves though. You know, she was just
I'm
unrelentingly aggressive throughout the entire thing.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. But then, I mean, I guess it was kind of fortunate that Zack just never saw that crazy Jeeves combo.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, at any rate, very well played by both players. And so, until next time, my name's Kieran Maxey. This has been Random Packet Loss. This has been Nick.
Hi.
Thank you all for watching.